What's going on, Blue Crew? Welcome back to another video. With the recent buffs on Thursday that they gave to the Boom Sickle, this gun just destroys now. I did the takedown, full run through, no problems. Granted, I do have a corrosive version, but trust me, it won't make a difference. Okay guys, like I was saying, the Boom Sickle, which is the explosive variant of the Sickle, it got a buff last week. All Sickles did. And then this week they gave the Boom Sickle another buff because it didn't get the same buff as the normal variants. With that new buff, they made this gun ridiculous. They were originally trying to do like a fire rate buff, but they added another damage buff. And I'm okay with it. I hope you are too, because it just made it ridiculous. I'm actually using a corrosive Boom Sickle. I think it's called the Pestilence Boom Sickle with phase cast. So I'm getting crazy damage in this playthrough. I don't have to stop for much at all. I mean, Wotan, I mean Kraken, I mean Valkyries, nothing really stands a chance. And it's just satisfying to see the damage that this gun can output. As you see, about time I actually got to them and shot, they were gone. I use stillness of mind when I use phase cast builds, which is one of my favorite things to do if you've watched my channel before. So I can grab everybody and it makes it where I can wipe them out. I do have another build that's going to be coming out with the Boom Sickle. It is a normal Boom Sickle with no element, 100% extra damage after action skill in. And I make a phase grasp build with that one, and it's still pretty freaking crazy. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned to see that build. And I have a hyper focus build that's also pretty crazy. Anyways, back to the video. Two shots is all it took for me to make him go back up. It took nothing. The damage is just insane now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf it here soon, but for the time being, while it is nice, I thought I'd put a build out for you guys and give you the save file in case you want to try this build yourself. The main thing with this build though is I have to keep up my phase cast. If I don't, my damage, it kind of goes into crapper. So I gotta make sure I keep it up at all times. And when you see the build that I actually use here, you'll see that I tried to keep it up at all times. What guns do you guys think they'll buff next? They've been doing buffs pretty much every Thursday. I'm giving some incredible buffs. I don't mean like little buffs, big buffs to guns. So what buffs do you think they'll do next? Leave it in the comments and let me know. Okay guys, now we're to Wotan. You get to see just how this gun does with an invincible boss. And when I said it runs through everything with no problem, it literally makes the takedown easy. So I was waiting for positioning there. That's why I didn't attack or use my phase cast for that little bit of time. Waiting for the better opportunity to do so. Okay, shields down, and now watch how fast I just melt them individually here. And he's gone. And now he's gone. That easy. Takedown confirmed. Okay guys, now we're actually going to get into the build so you can see exactly what I use to do this. Again, the save file will be in my Discord, so if you do want it, get the save file. Make sure you leave me a like on the video, subscribe, so you can stay tuned for all those other videos I was just talking about I'm going to be bringing out here in the next couple days. Okay, getting straight into the build, guys. Like I was telling you, that Pestilence Boom Sickle, main weapon I'm using, has the Anointment Phase Cast, so the extra 250% extra damage. Really helps me just melt everything. With those double buffs that it got, this gun is incredible. No, it's not as strong as the normal variant of the Boom Sickle, which does I think 2200 damage, but it's still very strong. All the other guns again are just filler weapons. You never see me use them. I'm using a Transformer with that corrosive, a Widowmaker with that extra shock damage to take down those shields. Using a Spiritual Driver, the only thing it has on here that's good for me is that weapon damage. Area of effect damage is the reason that I'm using this Elemental Projector. The action skill cooldown and magazine size is nice also. In the Mythical Assault tree, in Fast Hands I don't have any points. In Do Harm, I do have 5. Give me that extra action skill damage. Violent Tapestry, I have 5 also for that extra effect chance. In Restless, I have 3. Transcend, I do have 3 points also for the critical hit damage. Have a point into Ascendant, of course, because like I said earlier, I use Stillness of Mind, so I try to always make sure I have a point there. 3 points into Laid Bare for some extra damage. Also got 3 points into Wrath for that extra damage. I actually put 1 point into From Rest this time. With that 1 point in From Rest, it gave me a little bit better fire rate. Not that the fire rate is terrible, but it helped. Always, always, always have a remnant point. The overkill damage is insane. 1 point in the Avatar so I can cast it as much as possible. In the Fist of Elements tree, 5 points into Anima. I don't have any points into Infusion because there's no need because I'm using the Pestilence. In Tempest, I have 5 points also, I'm sorry. And in Dread, I have a 1 point for that extra gun damage when I do have them grasped with Stillness of Mind. In the Brawl tree, Root to Rise, I have 3 points. Extra Sustain in Life. Always have max personal space in 90% of the builds I do for that extra damage. From my class mod, I have 1 point in the Clarity. I have 2 points in the Helping Hands. 1 for my class mod and 1 for myself. I have 5 points in the Arms Deal because Arms Deal is amazing with this build, extra splash damage. And into Mindfulness. That Mindfulness is going to give me that extra speed buff that you see that helps me do all my damage like I was doing. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. Here are some people that are partnered with me and we try to do videos together. Make sure you go like their channel too. Take it easy.